So a while back I decided to add the gold appointment kit. So before I just started that, it was a full black frame to which I just swapped barrels, gold barrels, titanium gold, and that was that. It looked pretty cool. This was all black, but for some reason I got the urge to put the gold appointment kit, which includes the trigger assembly, the hammer, the rear sight, safety latch, magazine release, and the barrel lock here. It all came plated in gold, so essentially you just swap them out and you have this, which is just the contrast is just really, really nice. It really stands out with the black. It looks a little, I wouldn't say over the top. It's not tiger stripe over the top, but it's pretty bright. Anyway, this is just a short video to watch the install of the problem area of the whole thing. Basically, it was a pretty straightforward job. It was, I wouldn't call it easy. There was a lot of pins that need popping out, a lot of springs that were very small, a lot of pre-tension things, a lot of things you had to press out, press back in. But that really wasn't the problem. The biggest problem was a small spring that retains on the outside of the gun. It's not even on, the whole hammer assembly had to be removed and pulled apart, as was the trigger assembly. Pulled apart, placed the pin. It was a lot of work, but that one spring here, it gave me the most problem. I won't even go into the issues I had aside from it springing off in the distance and getting lost. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to go through here. Just a short overview and proof that I did actually install that, and it went in pretty quick with the help of some good advice from Matt at the car technical group, who kind of explained his approach of doing that, and along with the tools here and an assortment of things, it went in really fast, considering I spent probably over an hour when I was first done, over an hour with no luck, and this time it took a few minutes, literally, and this is just to show you how it went in. Okay, so this will be the second attempt at getting the slide catch, slide lock spring in place. So, got some of these fine jeweler's tweezers here, and we're going to make another attempt. I wanted to, so there is the hole right in there that has to go into. You have to hold it in, spring that up, and catch it under here, and then push this back in, which I have cocked open on the inside there. This will be the second attempt. The first attempt wound up losing a spring. So this is going to be attempt number 2. Okay, looks like I got the little prong in that hole there. Now the next step would be to hold this down while I pull the bottom up and provide tension. Let's try this tool first. Got to keep the thumb on that spring and make sure it doesn't pop out while I pull that. Nope. Okay. So it has to be like has to be just low enough but the catch, the clip. Nope. Let's try this, because I think we need to. Did it go? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Let's see if the latch is in. That was sheer luck. That was sheer luck. Okay, let's see. We got the catch here. There's the catch that keeps the whole lever bar in. It's under the spring there, and it's in a notch. Oh my gosh. That's flush. Oh my gosh, I got lucky. That was sheer luck. That's insane. That was pretty quick too, actually. I'm shocked, but I'm not going to try to claim credit on that because it's sheer luck that spring went in. This is the spring right here that was the culprit, right in there. And it's one end goes in here, it's got the little pin, and then while the pin's in there, while you're holding it down, you have to somehow take the rest of it and it goes in a notch behind here. Here's the black one to demonstrate more. This is the notch on the bar that is on that spring that holds it on. Okay, but this here, that little divot there, that's for the spring there, the coil on that spring. It goes in that little divot there. And this little notch here is the actual spring arm. And what holds it in here is that one little piece. That was sheer luck. But it sure looks like it's in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. I'm glad I got this somewhat on video, because nobody would believe me. They'd probably say, nope, you send it back to Car Technical. But there it is. Thank you, Matt at Car Technical Department, for telling me how it's done. But let me tell you, even though knowing how it's done, like you said, there's really no trick. There's the spring in there. There's really no trick. Wow, okay. There you go. Let's put this back together. Okay, so we're going to put this whole thing back together. There's the gas piston. That'll go right in here. The large goes on the right, on the side. The flat goes on top. That clears the spring. Here's a return spring. It goes right in there, as you can see. Spread those out a little bit. Take that. Okay. Let me make sure they just drop in the little holes in there. Okay. There's that. Take the barrel, one of the barrels here. Let's put in the muzzle brake barrel. And I don't like shooting the muzzle brake because it kind of takes all the stun out of it. They look really good on these. Okay, press it in, lock it. There it is. Unbelievable. That's it. There's the trim in its completion, which I've already seen before in its completion. The new appointments, gold appointments, and the gun is stunning now. I mean, it's really the contrast of this really sets it off. Yeah, that thing's awesome. It was well worth the hassle, and let me tell you, it wasn't a whole lot of fun installing this. I thought the hammer, I had to pull the hammer assembly apart too. I thought that would be the trickiest part. Then I thought the trigger would be next trickiest part. But that spring that holds this in turned out to be sorry about that. Turned out to be the hardest part of the whole process. So there you have it. It's done. This works, and everything's good. Success. The trim kit is definitely worth the effort if you have a black Desert Eagle. Of course, you need the barrel. The barrels are kind of hard to find to get the gold barrel now. And I know a lot of people like the muzzle brake version. I'm not a big muzzle brake fan. It kind of takes the sting out of the whole Desert Eagle feel for shooting these. It kind of saps it out somewhat, but it's useful. It definitely takes the recoil out. It takes the flame rings out too. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Just to clarify, all the help I got really for the ordering of parts and the technical advice on this troublesome spring here was that was Matt at Magnum Research. He was a big help in this whole thing, and shipped parts out quick, shipped the kit out, walked me through what it was all about and all that. So anyway, big thanks to Matt at Magnum Research. Car Industries Magnum Research.